A mysterious rain of thousands of dead birds darkened New Year's Eve in Arkansas in 2010, and on the same week, a similar report was streamed in from Sweden. The dead birds found in Arkansas are of species that normally congregate in large groups in fall or winter. According to scientists, the in-air bird deaths are not caused due to some apocalyptic plague or insidious experiment. They happen all the time. Researchers and ornithologists have mentioned that, at any given time, there are at least 10 billion birds in North America, and there could be as much as 20 billion, and almost half die each year due to natural causes. But what causes dead birds to fall from the sky en masse? The Arkansas case points to two common culprits: loud noises and crashes. Beginning at roughly 11:30 p.m. on New Year's Eve, Arkansas wildlife officers started hearing reports of birds falling from the sky in a square-mile area of the city of Beebe. Officials estimate that up to 5,000 red-winged blackbirds fell before midnight. Results from testing released by the National Wildlife Health Center showed that the birds seemed to have died from blunt force trauma. This result supports findings released by the Arkansas Livestock and Poultry Commission. One of the ornithologists from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission suggested that the birds collided with cars, trees, buildings, and other stationary objects. Before they began to fall, it appears that there were really loud booms from professional-grade fireworks, which possibly flushed them out, a reporter says. There were other, legal fireworks set off at the same time that might have then forced the birds to fly lower than they normally do, below treetop level, and these birds have very poor night vision and do not typically fly at night, says another reporter. The 50 to 100 jackdaws found on a street in Sweden that same day showed no signs of disease and also apparently died from blunt force trauma, according to the Swedish National Veterinary Institute. Relating to this fact, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission opined that death appears to be very much a fact of life for birds, no matter how it comes. Young birds that hatch in the spring have an approximately 75% chance of not reaching their first birthdays, a researcher says. The question now is, if birds were freaked out by fireworks, why weren't New Year's Eve bird deaths more common? And how do we explain the second year in a row of birds falling from the sky? It hasn't happened ever since then, but the mystery of what killed all those birds remains a chilling riddle and one of the grimmer mysteries to mankind.